Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. Now, at this particular juncture, Rigathi Gachagua knows very well that he has nothing to lose. And that's why in a video that was shared, ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua attacked William Ruto and told off William Ruto against his housing project.
Wewe unaweza ongea pale uende udanganye wabunge, lakini hii Wakenya kuwadanganya ni kazi ngumu sana. Wewe kama umesoea kudanganya wabunge, ngojea bunge ifunguliwe uende udanganye wabunge pale ndani. Mambo ya affordable housing, hao Wakenya hawana haja nazo. Ama uko na haja na hizo manyumba? Watu nataka barabara, maji na stima na madawa kwa hospitali na watoto wasome. That is the priority for the people. Hii mambo ya chanjo mnalazimishia watu, manyumba mnalazimisha, mambo ya shift mnalazimisha. Kama kitu ni mzuri, kwa nini unalazimisha?
But we all know that housing project is one of William Ruto's legacy projects, a project which he knows very well that Kenyans will praise him for. But the big question is that what Kenyans want? Talking about whether that is Kenyans' priority, I'm reminded of a tweet from Jean-Claude Nyamugabo, a tweet that talks about Kwame Nkrumah being overthrown and people celebrating. When Kwame Nkrumah thought that he was building a future for Ghana, people's focus were on milk, providing them with milk, providing them with the daily bread. That was their concern, not the factories, not the industries which were being built. So I want us to go extensively into a video that was shared by Rigathi Gachagua regarding a statement he made, and then there is also a statement from Jean-Claude Nyamugabo that seems to remind us that Ruto, the president, should listen to Kenyans and focus on Kenyans' demands now and not the long-term projects, Kama housing project. So before we get further on this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to kindly request you to like this video. It's so important because that is the only YouTube shares our content. And by the way, I don't take your likes for granted. They mean a lot to this channel. Subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, I want to continue thanking you so much, because without you, this channel cannot grow. So thank you so much. Now, Rigathi Gachagua said the following.
Mambo ya affordable housing, hao Wakenya hawana haja nazo. Ama uko na haja na hizo manyumba? Watu hii mambo ya chanjo mnalazimishia watu, manyumba mnalazimisha, mambo ya shift mnalazimisha. Kama kitu ni mzuri, kwa nini unalazimisha? Why are you forcing people? If something is good, why do you have to force it down on the throat of the people of Kenya? Nimeona juzi pale Kilgoris, tulikuwa na hii watu wanaitwa court poets and masters of platitude, wala watu ya kufurahisha mfalme na kumchekesha, trying to run away from the real issue and trying to divert attention from the abductions. Nimeona hapo viongozi wale wabunge, the majority and the minority, wakiongea casually and trivializing the whole issue of abductions without any feeling towards the parents and the relatives and the people of Kenya.
Now, very well, ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi reacting to Ruto's agenda, according to Rigathi, is talking about Ruto's misplaced agenda. You know, when Kwame Nkrumah was in power, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah believed that the best thing to do was to construct industries, you know, build a future for Ghana. But the Ghanaians were interested in something else. That's why Jean-Claude Nyamugabo says in his X, he says that, yesterday I read a story about Ghana's first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and how he was overthrown. When it happened, people in the streets of Accra were celebrating. But Nkrumah, watching from the side, didn't understand. He asked, why are they so happy? Should they be sad? His close friend, who had traveled with him on many journeys, gave him an answer that shocked him. Mr. President, your people were expecting milk, but you are busy building factories. Emmanuel Kotoka will provide the milk, but Nkrumah was surprised and replied, "Is that all they wanted?" Nkrumah, deeply troubled, said, "I thought we were building a future together. If I knew they wanted milk, I would have planted milk taps in their homes." His friends looked at him, realizing that Nkrumah had misunderstood what the people needed the most. This conversation showed the deep gap between Nkrumah's grand vision and the reality of what the people wanted. Nkrumah was working on a long-term plan to build a strong Ghana, but the people were just trying to survive today. They needed food and basic things, not dreams of factories in the future. It's almost funny to think that Nkrumah, who was focused on big projects, missed the immediate needs of his people. While he was planning for the future, the people were thinking about what they could eat now. The people of Ghana didn't want grand plans, they just wanted to live comfortably today. They needed food and they needed milk. Do you think that all leaders have to listen to their people and understand what they need in the present, not just focus on building the future? Now, let us relate this story with the story of William Ruto and the plan. Now, the plan, according to Kenyans, is what was shared as a manifesto from the UDA. A very, very brilliant manifesto that got many Kenyans to vote for William Ruto, the plan. But according to many people, it's as if William Ruto never understood what the people wanted. So this is what is happening. And this is why there is a lot of, opposition, especially online opposition between Kenyans and the government. That's why the government can't seem to do anything right at this particular moment. That is why even though William Ruto is trying to do his best, people still believe that he's not going to achieve, because already the foundation which they laid when they took over ilikuwa a foundation of machungu, beef, na ile feeling that they were betrayed. So there's a lot of betrayal, a lot of feeling that there's too much lies and all that. That is what is informing the foundation here. That's why you find that people will not believe even if William Ruto promises the truth now. So the story about Kwame Nkrumah and Kotota, one who hosted Kwame Nkrumah, tells us a lot, and it teaches us that I think the government needs to first of all prioritize the people's demands, current demands, while at the same time thinking of the future. But what we are seeing with this government is that it is thinking about the future and trying to avoid what is happening at the moment. And that is why you find that there's a lot of beef between government and citizens. Wakati huu. So, ladies and gentlemen, just go below on the comment section and you can offer a reaction regarding the tweet, the message from RIGATHI telling William Ruto that people are not interested in what you're doing. They are interested in probably what we are told, milk, bread and milk, what they can use to survive now. So perhaps if you watch this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.